You and I was doing this.
Oh gosh. So it's a Sunday morning, and here chilling with Shadi for a second. Although was caught up in work on a Sunday morning. Not coffee in my cup this morning. It's tea. Tea. No coffee break on a Sunday. Um, I was thinking while I sitting there doing some work. Me and Shadi here chilling. I was thinking, a good question for me to ask some fellas. When all of our brethren all the brethren just there chilling. A good question to ask the fellas, all my friends. Be like, yo, brethren, what turns y'all on, boy? What turns y'all on? And I know their response. Their response will be like, why would you ask me a gay question like that? Right? That'll be the first response. But no, if I used to seriously ask a question like that, it'll pose some problems with my friends. My friends, they'll start to question me. But no, for real, a serious question, and I will put this out to Facebook. What turns y'all on? What turns you on? And the answer for this should be an answer that you just spit out off the top. You should know this already. This should be something that you probably even rehearsed to yourself. You should be waiting for this question your whole life. Because if somebody says, what turns you on, you should know. You should know exactly what turns you on. And the reason why I would ask my brethren this is because I ain't looking for the answer that they would normally give a young lady. If a young lady was to ask, what turns you on? I wouldn't look for that answer. But even if a young lady was to ask me, my girlfriend, was to ask me, what turns you on? My answer wouldn't be, what everybody expects. My answer would probably be somewhere along the lines of passion, life, or my passion for life. What I do turns me on. How I carry myself every day. How I'm represented, my integrity, stuff like that. The reason why we need to be careful of how we answer that is because everything has been so superficial these days. Everything has just been surface. Everything on the surface. So what turns us on? Tits, matching ass, cute face, all that stuff. That's surface. And that's it. When you go past that, it's nothing. It's dead. You can't even be turned on no more by that. Or once you already had it, if it's nothing else to offer. And that's why I think that people need to think deeper when they ask that question. What turns you on? Well, I have a passion for life. I have a passion to live. I have a passion to contribute, to help. These are the things that turn me on. And not turn me on as far as stimulate me sexually, but it turns me on. It turns my brain on. It turns my engine on. It pushes the gas pedal for me. That's what turns me on. Whenever I see a need, I run to it. I attack it. Because I don't know when I'll be in need someday. That's what turns me on. So, how involved are you in life, in the affairs of life? What's going on around you? And what turns you on and what's going on around you? Does anything turn you on at all? Or are you more concerned with WhatsApp being down for a day because Facebook bought it? Are you more concerned with Beyonce's Drunken Love video? Or the videos that came afterward? What turns you on? Are you more caught up in that? What are you caught up in? What about sex? How important is sex in your life? Is it everything? You know what I find? All of us make mistakes. And, when I ask, or if I was to ask anybody, why did you make a mistake? They would tell me something crazy like, I live in it. It ain't really a mistake. I don't regret nothing. I live in. We all know that's a lie. People make mistakes because they're selfish. And they're selfish at that moment because they want to gratify themselves at that moment. But they disregard themselves in the future. And so in the moment of loving themselves, they hate themselves in the future. They disregard everything, just because of what turns them on. And what turns you on is something that lasts forever. And so when something turns you on and you want it, just make sure it's lasting forever. Don't, it can't last 3 minutes. It can't last 5 minutes. It can't last 10 minutes. For all those dudes or they who say there's marathon man, it can't last 40 minutes. It can't last 50 minutes. What turns you on has to be something that lasts forever. And so that's why when I'm asked the question, what turns me on, is nothing sexual ever. It's nothing that will last for a moment. It's something that will last forever. Something that I can take with me and apply to my life as long as I live. So just be careful when y'all talking about what the fuck turns y'all on, man. Don't fall into the bullshit. We all know what's cliche. What turns you on? Long walks on the beach, a little wine, great conversation. That's bullshit. What turns you on is something deep inside of you. And it turns your brain on. It stimulates your mind, not your dick. It doesn't stimulate what you got, ladies. It doesn't make you moist. What turns you on? What turns you on turns on your brain. Because before I turn on your body, as far as getting you riled up so I can enjoy that body, I need to. I have to stimulate that brain. If that brain is not stimulated, and if that brain is not working, and if that brain is not turned on, neither am I. Plain and simple. So be careful when y'all talking about what turns y'all on, man. Just a Sunday thought. People are already thinking that I should go and preach like my father, but sure my father wouldn't preach this sermon nowhere. Well, yo, what turns you on? Think about it. And put what turns you on under this video here. Comment. Like the video if you like it. If you hate it, not gonna be the first time you hate something I did, I'm sure. Get that often. Much love. Peace.